So what unit is this? 1107.
Hi, you're went to PLQ.
Hello, yeah. Hello.
Hello, Siv.
So we have this office project that it's a new setup. I mean, it's not a new setup, but an office moving to a new place, and it's a returning client. If you guys can remember our project at Juchet, the new Classica house.
How's the unit coming along?
The unit here, it's supposed to be a bare unit, but it's not as bare as it's supposed to be, so they left it as it is.
Oh, okay.
So I thought the keys already like that.
So the main con will take down the walls,
Yes.
the carpet, everything.
Correct. So we're talking actually about the ceiling. Okay, anyway, very fast. The feng shui lady said everything is okay, just very minor changes, but the lights cannot be hanging, it has to be embedded in the ceiling.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Then do you plan to reuse these?
I don't know, because I want to change to another lighting. He is showing me something. He said that either we can use this kind of light to maintain it square, because they told me that this is a good ceiling. It's soundproof and it's very good for voice blockage. So
Okay.
if you change the false ceiling, we might find a lot of echo. So this is a good grade one. Then we can just change the older ones.
I have this dream that I want to service people, that I can. Like, I personally don't have a place of my own, so I've been staying with my extended family all my life. So it's always a dream to want a dream home. So after dreaming for so long, right, I just want to help people achieve that dream home instead, you know. So I could see through the dream through other people's eyes, in some sense.
Today, we shine a spotlight on a family business with roots dating back to 1969. Founded by a pioneering figure in civil and structural engineering, this business became a legacy carried forward by the only son in the family.
YWA is a very talented designer, very creative and very resourceful, I would say. And he trusts to take over the company at this very young age.
Talking more about TEP1 Group, it's quite unique. It fuses architecture, civil and structural engineering, and interior design as well.
I'll just tell you where. Hello, how are you?
Sorry, went to the washroom.
Nice to see you.
Good to
you know
see you
everybody,
too.
right?
Yeah.
You know everybody. Okay, so this is the office. We're very pleased with the design that you come out. My team here, they're very happy about it. There's very minimal changes from the feng shui lady.
Okay.
There's three, only three.
Okay.
Wonderful, right? Actually, she noticed that the pavilion there, because there's a colabrium.
Oh,
You see
okay.
the colabrium, and then it has a pavilion, and then it has something on top, right? So she says that from Jason's room until here, she wants a board to be boarded up. Because
board.
I think Steve said you cannot anyhow paste sticker.
Yep.
So we'll board up. We don't want that. We don't want to see that when we come
Okay.
to work. Because the energy is different.
Right.
So I asked Hans. Hans said that he can use a board to board up here. So
Yep.
what we see is just the blue skies. We don't need to see anything else.
Okay.
This is Jason's office, right? We're looking at the view here. So there is a full height shelf.
Yes.
But she needs his left to be higher than the right. So if you want to have shelves here, the left shelf here
Has to be
over
higher.
there must be higher than the right.
But at the moment, there's no left shelves for
No,
him.
have.
Don't have,
Yeah, so she just needs a bit of change. You see, the thing is that this is a concrete pillar. We cannot do anything to it. I have a picture that I want to hang here,
Okay.
right? But she says that she would like to have a salt lamp here.
A salt lamp.
Salt lamp.
Okay.
To cleanse the energy also.
Yep. So a picture and a salt lamp.
Salt lamp. So the thing is that I do not know whether can a small shelf be erected here, right? So that the electricity, because we can't put any electricity outlet here, correct? But then we can have an electricity outlet from this wall,
Okay.
and then you can put it inside the I don't know how to affix a salt lamp here because there's no electricity plug.
I'm thinking if we have the point here, then we just carpentry do a pedestal, pedestal up, and the salt lamp is sitting around this height, and the art piece is on top.
Yeah, something like that can
So it's just a box, it's a,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
box.
more of a, maybe cover the whole thing would be nicer lah. So it's like a nice pedestal, framing the art on top of it. Yeah, I think it could work.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I think for any business or any kind of service, you know, to have clients return to you, it's a compliment. You know that they trust you, they enjoy the process, and they want to have you design their next project again. So yeah, and we absolutely enjoy the whole process. You know, she's very involved. She is lovely to be around, and she's just, you know, very enthusiastic about things as well. So yeah, and we're looking forward to see how this entire process turns out. You want me to leave the door open?
Yeah, no need.
No, okay, because he might come in soon.
I propose 2 wardrobes for these 2 rooms.
Okay. The family area actually the island, right? That idea. I'm having second thoughts. I don't know whether, I mean, it's a good thing I want to have, but the thing is I'm scared of the flow and the positioning of that table, right?
Okay.
It might be more limited for future use once it's like fixated at a point.
I tell you, okay, you don't have it there, you also will have wasted space.
No, the thing is, if you're using furniture and something, right, it's still movable. That's what I'm saying. Because now, I mean, the water tap and everything is all on the side. It's really provisioned for. You really don't need that one as a sort of like to complete your pantry area. That space, because I went up to the site to check, so the space really isn't as big as you imagine it to be. Yes, it's a high volume or high ceiling area, but when you go there itself and see, you will realize
Okay, and then
it's not as big as you might imagine it to be.
Okay, how about this? We can always do without it first. We provision the electrical,
Yes, provision the electrical there first.
and then when the walls are more up and whatsoever, and then after that, when you go into the space when it's more or less going to finish, then decide whether you want to add that in. I think like it's not too late to do so then. Like, but we can still proceed with the design as though it is there. So we will still do up the drawings, etc. We'll cost for it, but we'll put it under optional. So towards the end, you say, hey, I think, you know, we have reasonable amount of space to put it in, then we put it in also can lah.
okay. Will that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Second floor, we have this very high ceiling to play with, which is amazing. We can put like nice featured wallpapers next to it. So it's more of a social space where everybody can be constantly socializing. So we did propose a dining table next to the social space. Then there is a small pantry next to it. There's a nice chandelier coming down. Hopefully we can play around with projector or something, sound space that we can do with the walls. So the purpose of the space is that it's a very long living room that comes with the dining room, the dry kitchen. You can see the whole space once you walk through the foyer. What the challenge I face most of the time is that there is such a long space and I don't want this whole space to look like one whole space. So what I managed to do is that I managed to segregate out different spacing for the walls. As you can see, there's the living room where there's a feature wall meant for the living room. Then there's the dining room, there's a display, and it comes with a lot of storages on the side of it. So it can be a feature next to the dining itself, which joins with the dry kitchen. Since my idea of it is that since the left side here, this is a fixed unit, there's like a column behind. Since we can't do much about it, and we can only build the shoe cabinet from this line onwards. So this will be your usable shoe cabinet space. Then for the front, since we want to enter to a more grand foyer, since we don't want to mess up the floors and ceilings, kind of change of materials. So we put a stronger stone tiles texture over here so that we can bring the space out. That's the idea of it.
Can we put mirror there? Why? Does it reflect the luck away?
But right, you don't want to open the door and look.
No, but it's
into the
a
mirror.
strip there. It's not a mirror.
It's a reflective strip, so
yes.
don't say it's a mirror. So
the
that strip
fluted area, if we can put the same mirror that's behind right there.
don't open the main door and then you have the mirror right in front of your face.
Why won't you want to check yourself out before you leave the house?
You check yourself at the side, the side wall. That's what it's for. You can put one whole panel of mirror. I don't know. Is it doable? The side panel?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we use a mirror instead? Yeah. Because I would think the fittings, the faucets used here, right, that is visible, likely won't be chosen as a golden kind of color. Yeah, it could
Faucets
be.
don't have.
Yeah, it could be black or it could be silver.
Why not gold?
So I don't know. Is that would that still be coherent as in that gold color of that laminate strip proposed at the window?
Yes.
Facade, because this is a foyer area, so
Okay.
even if it's slightly on the stronger side, it's still fine. So it's like a wow factor when you get into the space.
Okay.
What is that gold strip?
Just gold mirror.
Is it like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why can't it match? We are having gold tabs. We are not changing it to silver. We're not having black.
I'm not getting gold tabs in the living room.
Why are you changing whatever?
No,
Yeah, you're changing.
I'm not changing.
Yes, you are.
I'm not changing.
Yes.
We never said that it's going to be gold.
We always say it from the start. Everything.
No, it's very hard to
Yes.
find the one.
No, I don't agree with this.
No.
Nope. We are not having silver. We're not
Yeah, black is
having
okay.
chrome faucets.
I say black or silver.
No silver. Why is silver an option? It's never an option.
Yeah,
It has
black
to be
is okay.
removed from the options.
Yeah. So no silver. Black is okay.
It's gonna be gold.
Black.
Or black, right?
A brushed gold. It's been decided it will be brushed
Yes.
gold.
That's the whole reason why I wanted black and white, because it's easy to mix and match with
Yeah,
other colours
because
and-
there was supposed to be
and
touches of
furniture.
gold, and now you're removing the touches of
No,
gold.
I don't even want the touches of gold. That touches is not significant enough to make anything. I'm not trying to create any.
You are.
No, I'm not trying to create any palette with gold inside. So I don't want those touches. That's why it's
You
going to
were
be
the
very
one who
off.
insisted on it the last
I
time.
never said I want
Oh
to go.
my
No,
God,
it's
no,
just
this
you in
is-
your brain. You talk to
No,
yourself
it's-
and then you think that you think that was whatever that was said.
Talk to myself.
You whole day talk to yourself. No.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Okay, this can be decided later. Once we have... I think for us as architects, right, we oversee the entire project and there are many elements involved. In the process, we actually could utilize and partner with specialists where they can supplement, their knowledge, their expertise.
So what we're going to do today, we're just going to show you our brands. We're not going to deep dive into any products. So it's just going to be a very short, I would say, instead of a presentation, it's more like a product introduction, brand introduction. So if at any point in time you have any queries, right, please feel free to just raise out. Alright? So these is the brands that we have. At Carrera Bathroom, we supply bathroom products to developers' condominium projects, office projects, commercial buildings. At the same time, we also run 2 separate showrooms whereby we sell direct to end users. Gradually, bathrooms have become a private sanctuary for homeowners to relax and enjoy themselves after a hard day's work. So naturally, the quality design of the products that goes into the bathroom will have to be very different compared to the past.
They are actually able to advise the clients in terms of what finishes, they have a wide range, they have, new technology, involved in their finishes. So on top of that, they have showrooms where our clients can go down to touch, feel and experience it.
When we work with designers, architects or end users to come up with a perfect bathroom of their dreams, we will be working very closely with the idea architect for sure we would definitely be analyzing the floor plan with the consultant. We will speak with the homeowner to find out more about their daily individual habits, what are the specific requirements that they need to have in their bathroom. And from there, we will design and come up with the best and the most suitable portfolio of products for their bathroom.
So this is the quotation for client. You have a
Yes.
look.
Okay.
So on top right is the bathroom concept. Can you take a look at the bathroom WC configuration?
The ceiling mounted spout, have you checked with them what is the required length?
No, let me check with them later on.
Yeah, because the standard length is 1.6 meter. Where about is the powder bath in the floor plan?
There's one over here. There's two
Okay,
powder bath.
two powder bath. Basement or first floor?
This is the first floor.
Yeah.
First floor.
Yeah.
And then while we're on the attics,
Yep.
and there's over here.
Yeah. Is there any shower for the powder bath?
No.
Okay.
But there's two shower and two third WC at the master bathroom.
Yeah. Maybe we put in more focus on the master bath shower. At Carrera Bathroom, we are purveyor of fine bathroom products. But what matters most is how the homeowner find comfort in the bathroom products that they select. Interior design has come a long way all these years. Apart from special finishes and different materials, bathroom fittings have also took a turn whereby the favor of the market goes into PVD finishes. There are different types of PVD coatings in the market, different color options. In Jessie products itself, we do have 20 over colors for clients to choose from. It ranges from a brush black chrome, copper rose, brush gold, so on and so forth. There are even patina finishes where no two pieces are alike. Did they mention they need any body jets?
No.
Okay, because like for example, the thermostatic two-way and the three-way, and the wall-mounted spout. Because let's see whether we should add any wall-mounted spout on the master bathroom. Okay. The ceiling-mounted overhead, is it a one-way or two-way?
I propose one way.
One way. Okay. That means we don't need this. We can go for something that is more simple like this, which is two-way. And then, are they looking at the patina finish, the antique brass?
They're looking at brush copper finishing, more
Okay.
like gold,
Which
kind
is
of look.
something like what we have over here.
Yeah, I think something like this.
This color lah.
Correct.
You can do a mock-up over here to see how it will turn out to be. So this together with the spot water. Yeah. So this is really interesting, and then we could have the hand shower right in the center. So the configuration would be something like this. Of course, this is not in the correct color as these two, but it could be something like this. And then we have the water outlet below. Alternatively, this could be at the side as well. Yep, looks perfect.
So currently there is more non-residential projects coming in, and this main con have this project. It's in an existing gym place. Someone's taking over, so Waterpit is coming in as a new vendor, and they are gonna make up the place to have a different clientele in the CBD area and all. Existing is only level 1, so now we actually have level 1 and basement. So we do have the segregation of space of that, and come in with a stronger additional bathrooms, additional concept of different spaces. Yeah. WTF, just the name itself is a very strong character on its own. What the fit, right? So with it going forward, they would want a gym that stands out on its own, is strong, it's energized, yet on the higher end it's in CBD area. So with that going on, we would have to incorporate the part of luxury and the part of strong sense of masculinity in there, so people would get encouraged and hyped just to go gym. So because the main con come to us with the intention for us to design, then he will do the main con works. So we will initially give him a full proposal of how we envision the space. Then of course, because the dollar and cents are quite sensitive, then he's the one building it. So he will take charge of what he actually wants in there or what's within their budget to make sure it works. But at the same time, we want to make sure client likes the place. The client have priority of what they like about the design. So there are some elements being taken off, but overall the sense of space is still there. Hello. Hello, hi. We are the interior designers. Yeah. Hello. It's here. So the concept is more of how they're going for this modern classic kind of look, while not being too classic. So, and she do have her favorite color burgundy, which is very strong wine red burgundy. So it's a bit challenging for me to put it up there. So to make things work, I would have to prioritize the burgundy. I would put it all over the feature wall and add a bit frames here and there for the classical look. Then meanwhile the space is actually not very huge, so then we were able to capture 2 corners to round it off, so it brings out the minimalistic look of it. Yeah. So how the space work with each other is that even though the staff sit right outside of their boss, but yet they still face different directions, so they will each have their own privacy. And even if they want to reach out to their boss, they can just shout across and they can have that kind of end-to-end communication. Quite spacious, huh?
Yeah, curved glass works. I think the glass definitely helps to widen up the space and don't feel so tight.
So to add on is that we do have the meeting room right next to the front area. So it does give a bit of privacy before going to whatever the staff is working. So if there's guests over to just come in for a meeting, they don't have to look at the rest of the space since it's more P&C kind of thing. Yeah. She came to us with the feng shui requirement, like which direction they should face. Well, she can't be next to the window, so there's a bit here and there. Which I would say a bit of a challenge, because ideally we would want the director's room to have exposure to sunlight since they are the directors, and it would make the room feel good also. But because of how her table cannot be next to the window and Dason's one must be next to the window, so we had this arrangement of like in a row. So Dason, then Swanee, then the rest of the workforce. Overall, there's a flow to it also, so that since Dason is quite individual on its own, it's another partial set of the company, then Swanee will be the one interacting with most of the staff most of the time. So her door is right in front of the office, yet both of them have their privacy from each other. Being in the industry for so long, it's like people keep on requesting more and more. They want more functional space. So it's just instinctively we would design it in a way that it should cater to their needs rather than just for aesthetic purposes. The completion, so most of the things has been adjusted and moved towards the more budget-friendly direction. Therefore, we do see actually some of the elements that's supposed to be there are not there. Like some things I personally would like to be there, but of course it's more of a aesthetic kind of thing, but the design actually still works. I would say most of the thing comes very accurately, but it definitely could have been better. So the design concept, we try to base on how playful it is as a gym, since their name is really what the fit, right? So we went to a very strong red punch, try to bring in the modern touch to it also. So you will see like the whole stainless steel counter right in front. Then we use stainless steel in the bathrooms. And overall, it's a very dark and red and cross, kind of strong punchy gym feel like that. Then the toilet, since outside is very strong, when we go into the toilet, we want a change of atmosphere. So it's like slowly walking into a brighter space to a cleaner space where you can actually feel yourself in there. Yeah. I really like your toilet. Personally, I do like commercial projects more. There is more chance to play around, and the clients actually make decisions. They want to open their shop by when. Timeline is actually a structured thing that we actually respect upon. While residential, most of the time, even though they know the timeline is there, they will want the best for their house. So they will try to find the best thing for it, but they don't respect the timeline as much.
I really truly enjoy the process right now, the scale of the projects, how things can slow down a little bit, although it's still pretty fast paced, that we can look at things in detail. I guess moving forward, if there's any opportunity for other project typologies with which we have already had a chance to work on, it is always something that we as designers love to do, I guess, to explore new typologies, new things to design. We do have, from landed houses clients, they have other businesses that are related to small commercial developments, and maybe they have opportunities in other sectors. That's where we start expanding into other typologies.
To me, the most fulfilling part is definitely when you get to see happy clients at the end of the day, where they really appreciate the things you do. Like, no matter all the effort, felt kind of worth it after everything. When you get to see their happy space, their happy face. Yeah. Then, if we could keep improving, then people would have an elevated lifestyle.